What's going on, everybody? Poyer, and welcome to the Super Bowl extravaganza. The Toronto Huskies make the Super Bowl. Before we even jump into the Super Bowl, though, we do need to recap how we got here. And this is the box score from the AFC Championship game where the Toronto Huskies was able to skunk the Houston Texans 31-10, where Tua Tagovailoa, who's just known right now as a perennial winner. He did it at Alabama, and now as a rookie, he is doing it as the hottest quarterback entering the playoffs. And throughout the playoffs, 3 touchdowns, 255, no interceptions on the day. We also got throw in the fact that Mullins is on fire. You got maybe the combination between Tua and Chris Godwin is the best quarterback wide receiver tandem throughout the playoffs. And we take all that momentum and we bring it into the Super Bowl, which I am ecstatic for this team that has gone through so many ups and downs throughout this entirety of this franchise moment. Without a doubt, my favorite franchise that we have done here on YouTube. But the fact that, many people have quoted it as the Maury Povich show. Jerry Springer combined turned into a Madden 19 connected franchise mode that in just 3 years, 2 years as the Toronto Huskies, we get ready for the Super Bowl. Before we go to the Super Bowl, though, we do need to look at the Pro Bowl where our players will be leaving. They'll have to sub in some alternates, but I still want to give them some respect. Let's check it out. So here we go, looking at our team. Obviously, we're on the AFC side. Drew Lock, whatever. PL Mullins is making sure his mom gets treated right. Tua Tagovailoa, QB2. PL Mullins, running back 3. Jordan Mailata, somehow, the top fullback. We didn't have any wide receivers. We did get the best tight end in football. Philly got it here, ahead of course, Rob Gronkowski. Offensive line is not very good, so we just ignore that. But in a rookie season, look at that, right across from Aaron Donald, just giving you a scope of what tier he is in. Anthony Nelson, I think he had 15.5 sacks, something crazy like that as a rookie. No one in the linebacking core, maybe a little bit disrespected Tremaine Edmonds, but look at that, Jordan Poyer at free safety number 1, league leading interceptions. What was it, 7, 8, 9, 10? Who cares? Everyone lost count. And look at the special teams. Jakeem Grant, brought in as a special teamer, also was very productive as a wide receiver. And we got Demarcus Robinson as a top punt returner. So put some respect on the Huskies special teams. But that's the Pro Bowl. That's small tier business. Now let's find out who we're taking on in the Super Bowl. And in the Super Bowl, here we go. Our opponent has been set. The 11-5 Toronto Huskies will be taking on the 11-4-1 New Orleans Saints. I don't know much about the Saints throughout the season. I do know Drew Brees has retired. I do know they didn't get Jacoby Brissett, but that's about it. As Nick Coe is now available, which is great. Tremendous young rookie. Phenomenal against the run. Knowing that we're going to have to go up and try to stop Alvin Kamara, that is great. But let's get a quick scouting report here of the New Orleans Saints. See what is going on. Who is their quarterback? It's Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers is here in New Orleans trying to win his first Super Bowl. Perennial failure with the Chargers. Look at that, 36 touchdowns, 11 picks, 3,700 yards. Not bad, man. Not bad. I don't know. Does he get some of that cheese that the Chargers get every year? I don't know in the sim if that carries with him. Running back attack, 1,300 yards, 9 TDs from Kamara. They got Najee Harris, Tua's teammate from Bama. Nice little two-headed running back attack. At wide receiver, Cam Meredith. Leading receiver, Michael Thomas, 70 catches, 761 and 5. Dropped off a little bit, but we cannot underrate him because he will absolutely torch us. And Alvin Kamara is ever and always a weapon out of the backfield. Defensively, Manti Te'o has about, we probably only can give him 80 tackles there, and the rest go to his fake girlfriend. 12.5 sacks from Hendrickson, 7.5 from Cam Jordan. Not bad. Marshawn Lattimore with 6 interceptions. Okay. We're going to need Tua to be on his game. Be protective of the football, or else going to be a long day. Look, Grant Delpit. Remember him from the rebuilds. This guy is an absolute game changer at that strong safety position. You can only assume that they have him on the field as their subset linebacker or nickel corner. So again, being protective, ball security for Tua Tagovailoa is going to be absolutely paramount here as we get ready for the Super Bowl. Again, I can't state enough how much this franchise has meant to me, how much this series has meant to me, and the fact that we have an opportunity right now to potentially win a Super Bowl is huge. Let's get into the game. The Super Bowl is here. Huskies and Saints. The Saints, a franchise that has a Super Bowl, coming off the tails of one of the greatest quarterbacks in football history. The Toronto Huskies, who have already been claimed the goddamn Jerry Springer show, turned into a franchise, and they are meeting in what is set to be an epic matchup with some terrible looking weather. But the Huskies have defined all the odds to find themselves here in a Super Bowl in just year 2 of their existence. It already started relocating the Bills franchise. Got a lot of flack from that. You had the Rachel Bush, Jordan Poyer rumors. Was she sleeping around? You had LaShawn McCoy's haunting of the team after an ugly breakup. You had the Tom Savage steroid abuse scandal, which has yet to be proven, but there was a altercation which had the best tight end in football miss significant and crucial games due to the actions of Tom Savage. And to top it all off, of course, the often imitated, never replicated Canada Bill, and losing all of our good players essentially in one foul swoop. We lost Rodney Anderson, offensive rookie of the year, running back from Oklahoma. We lost 7 interceptions by way of Micah Hyde. We lost Trent Murphy, who was a top 3 in sacks. We lost Josh Allen on draft day, our franchise quarterback. And though we had some stay with us, Tremaine Edmonds, Trey White, Jordan Poyer, Philly Goddard, Zay Jones, it all came down to that one day on draft when Josh Allen left and we made the bold selection to get Tua Tagovailoa. Tua is the reason that we are here, and Tua is the reason why we will win this game. Let's go Huskies. Here comes Tua leading the team out on the opening drive of the game. I like this. I like having our offense out there first. Set the tone, because I do know with the bad weather, it's about who can run the ball better, who can play better defense. So we're going to start out with a P.L. Mullins run. He gets initial contact, but fights through it, gets some nice tough yards, and we open up with a 2nd and 6. Sticking with the run. We do not want to air it out yet. Try to establish a ground game. Not great blocking there by the Huskies. 3rd and 6, this is time. Quick slant. Get something very quick, a quick route, quick rhythm for our offense dropping back. Zay Jones, or is that Godwin? That is Zay Jones with the very nice catch to keep the drive going. All right, we got 2nd down. We're moving pretty nice, but now it's time to put the pressure on the linebackers in the second. They start throwing the ball in a great route by Philly Guard. The linebacker and safety can't stay up with them. He had a costly fumble in the last game, but he holds on to the ball there. Big gainer. Now, face on another first out. We go something simple. Something simple. Let's go with some slants. Again, don't make things overly complicated. A slip, but does not stop Zay Jones from getting wide open. Fights for contact, which is the mentality of the squad. And that's what you like to see as we're now up here. 2nd and goal on the 1-yard line. They know they're preparing for the C4 special. We're going to throw it. We're going to get the bite. Tua drops back. Everyone gets covered at the tight end. Gets covered. He has patience and finds DeMarcus Robinson in the end zone. The Pro Bowler as a punt returner contributing to the offense. And that is, how often is that the case in the Super Bowl? It's those unsung heroes, those guys you've never heard of that stand out and make plays. And that was just terrific route running. I think that was Marshawn Lattimore he beat in coverage. Excellent job. So the Saints have the ball here, 2nd and 7, trying to put up points of their own. And how do we stop the Saints? We haven't played them before. Am I worried? I'm more worried about Alvin Kamara than I am Mr. Wonky throwing motion himself, Phillip Rivers. So there we go. They're going Alvin Kamara on 2nd and 7. A run defense plays well. But luck, as you saw there, Jarrett Davis picked up an injury. That's great. But luckily, we do have a talented linebacker, sub-linebacker in TJ Green. And as it looks like Jarrett Davis is going to be unable to return here in the Super Bowl. So who's going to take, TJ Green's spot there at nickel? Let's go Vernon Hargrace. And the Saints going for the long field goal attempt. I mean, the weather is kind of bad. They could have plus 10, plus 15 wind, I suppose. But this is highly suspect that they're going to be going for, it's a fucking, no! You are not today, Madden. Not today. I'm not having this shit. All right, so we got them in 3rd and long scenario. Our defense has responded from that trick play. I mean, you're only running that trick play if you're nervous. You don't pull out that trick play if you are in full belief that you're the favorite to win this game. So 3rd 10, they get good blocking, and ugly pass from Rivers. So it's 4th down. We're not biting. They said they're going for a field goal. We're going to run our defense because you never know. Sean Payton's looking scared over there. Again, we don't know what the wind is if they actually try to go for this kick, which they do. It's up, and old Limp Dick Lutz can't make it. We got the ball back. Our team is motivated. Just with the disrespect of that fake field goal attempt, that's all it takes. Sometimes it's the kick in the ass we need. Here we go. Let's get Mullins going, and there we go. A gaping hole as big as what he left with Drew Lock's mother the previous night. Let's get P.L. Mullins rolling. It's a bad weather game. Stick with the ground. The ball's been slipping out to his hands. We don't need an errant pass to go in the hands of Marshawn Lattimore. So let's keep P.L. Mullins rolling as two Saints collide into each other, looking like Dumb and Dumber. 3rd and goal. Let's go. 7. We're going to go in the air. Risky. We're going to throw it across to Godwin, who does... Very, very close up on the 1. Tries to get the spin move, but you know what happens when we're on the 1-yard line. There's only one play that works 100% of the time, 60% of the time. Psych! They all thought it was C4 special. We cut inside. PL Mullins flexes on him. Huge touchdown, Huskies. 14-zip. We got a 2nd and 7 here from the Saints. You can tell from the weather, it's been very, very difficult to pass. I'm surprised they're not using Kamara more. We bite on the play action. We get some pressure, and he's beat. And he drops it. Cam Meredith had a step, and he dropped it. So 3rd and 7, the Saints trying to get some momentum going. Again, shocked that they're not using Kamara more at the backfield. Rivers throws a pass, one-handed grab from Thomas, short of the sticks. However, Huskies get the ball back. All right, we got the ball back. A little minute ago, we're a high-scoring, quick-scoring offense. Time of possession means nothing, kind of like Chip Kelly. So let's bring it here. First play, Tua's nothing open. Let's scramble, go, 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 go. Outrunning the defensive end there. Hendrickson gets a first down. Underrated facet to his game. He's a terrific athlete, big-time gainer. Now we're faced with another situation. We're going to drop back and pass. We just, unfortunately, there's not enough time to run it. So a good completion over the middle of the field to Chris Godwin. Now faced with a 3rd and long. Looks like the Saints are going to be dialing up a blitz here, so we need to get a quick release, but don't force anything as we're in scoring position. And coming off the edge is a fumble. A sack fumble there from 92. Don't matter. We recovered it. Now let's bring out the most accurate rookie kicker in history who nails the 3 to give the Toronto Huskies a 17-zip lead. There's Tom Savage looking for a fight. He's still got a lot of aggression, but a 17-0 lead. Offense has been at a premium, kind of what you expect when you play the Super Bowl in Tampa where it's rainy and muggy, but we got to feel happy about our odds in the second half here. Getting into the second half, Saints need to start quick. Got to get some points on the board. 2nd and 10, quick pass to Michael Thomas, who gets a lot of contact and kind of moves the pile here, but this is crucial. I think if we could stop them right now, that's going to just nuke all of their momentum. And like I said, we went to halftime feeling pretty confident about the second half with how well our defense is playing. Let's do it. 3rd and 2. I think I try to run it, do something stupid with Kamara. No, they drop back to pass it, and it is broken up. Mike Hilton gets the pass break up. Huskies ball. In a game again where offense is at a premium, just a lot of nothing. A lot of nothing. 3rd and inches, though. Let's get PL Mullins going. The hottest player in the game, just to move the chains. It's almost a field position clock battle at this point. Big first down for the Huskies. All right, we got 3rd down. The weather's been pretty bad. Tua's also been pretty bad. So, maybe we could try to force it into Godwin here, our best target. But you got to figure we don't get a first down here. The Saints get the ball next. Oh, it's just broken up. The Saints get the ball. This is probably their last chance at getting any momentum in this game. All right, the Saints, 3rd and 1. If our defense can get off the field right here, this is 100% game over. Even if they don't, I still feel it's pretty much is game over. But look, he got a great pocket back there. Throws off his back foot. Hits some random white tight end. First down. All right, let's go again. Get out the field. Get out the field. But also, make sure, keep them in front of you. Keep this clock chewing. Look at that. Go short to Traquan Smith. Even though he eats 15 tackles, clock's rolling. 2nd and goal. Watch for something stupid. Kamara comes through. It's Camus Grugier Hill. Big time tackle. 4th and goal on the 5. This is game. This is game right here. Look, he's trying to audible, trying to look like a smart ass. Drop it back, got a great pocket, lobs it in. Horrific pass. That's Vernon Hargreaves. Vernon Hargreaves, the man that wasn't even going to step on the field. In due to injury, gets the interception. The game stealer, we think, in the red zone. All right, 3rd down and 4. Trying to just chew the clock, get out of here with a Super Bowl victory. Let's go with the most important play we have, the C4 special. Gets blocked up pretty good, but it is scouted by the Saints defense as P.O. Mullins picks up an injury. Is it another cramp? Did he have a long evening last night with Drew Lock's mother? I do not know, but give this boy the IV. He is our Super Bowl MVP to this point. We need him on the field. As it goes to black, I don't know what's going on here, but you see him trotting off to the locker room. Let's hope Drew Lock's mom's in there to give him a little pick-me-up, and we could see him to finish out this game. I mean, I don't know what the Saints are doing. They're taking far too much time here. 3rd and 3. Get the game over there. Go to the random white tight end yet again. Move the chains, but whatever. We're keeping it in front of us. The clock is going to go in our favor. I don't know what Phillip Rivers can haul out of his ass here to try and put 7. You can't get 17 points in one play, Drew. As he lobs it up, and Trey White, the man that said no when the Canada bill came up to stay with the Huskies, seals the Super Bowl with that interception. And as zeros come off the clock, we have done the impossible. We have taken a franchise that has gone and seen more ups and more downs than a goddamn bipolar pilot. you know? And this team is able to persevere, to go through the Canada Bill, to go through running back controversy, quarterback controversy, locker room dramas, and in year 2, win the Super Bowl is a brand new, once never seen before Canadian franchise. And there you go. You see Drew Brees with his head hung. He did not have a good performance, but this is an old school Super Bowl. If you're a fan of offense, sorry, didn't quite have that going. But as you look throughout the highlights, in my opinion, even though he was unable to finish the game, had an injury, we don't know if that was related to off the field, what was going on last night. P.L. Mullins, for my money, was the MVP. Had the big game-breaking runs, had the touchdown when we needed to, had just set the mentality, all the broken tackles. 6, 7, 8, probably 10 broken tackles on this game. That kind of physical play just gets everyone else ready to excel, especially when Tua, and maybe it's the weather, maybe he was, a little bit, butterflies, couldn't get going. It is Trey White. They give the MVP to Tre'Davious White. 4 tackles on the day, had that interception. I guess technically it was the game sealer, even though the game was pretty much out of reach at that point. But ultimately, I could say right now, as we put a cap on this franchise for now, as you see Tua, Mailata, Chris Godwin, Tremaine Edmonds. Shout out to Tremaine Edmonds for staying with the team, much like Trey White during the whole Canada Bill stuff. It has been my favorite franchise mode I've done in 7 years here on YouTube, and I'm so excited to see what happens next as Tua hoists that Lombardi trophy. I can't thank you guys enough. This has been with, everyone knows Madden 19 hasn't been the greatest of games, but this series has kept me coming back. This series has helped grow my channel, and your guys' support has been just off the wall for me. As we look through the stats, the box scores of what happened in this not great offensive game, as you see both quarterbacks struggle, but luckily ours did not have 2 turnovers on the day. There is in my opinion, and probably a lot of your guys' opinion. Let me know in the comments who you thought the Super Bowl MVP was. In PL, Mullins there, 7 broke tackles. That's huge, not a lot from a receiving standpoint. But yeah, guys, as we wrap up the Huskies, what comes next? Who knows what comes next? Usually on this channel, when we win a Super Bowl, that is, the closing call. That is the curtain call for me for going on and doing something else, because I feel like you peaked. I'm not all about building dynasty, because that gets kind of boring. That gets kind of repetitive. And we did have a lot of challenges here with the Toronto Huskies. We took a really, really bad Buffalo Bills roster, but still competitive, still had some playmakers, obviously in the secondary. Some of these guys are still on the team. We had the Canada Bill, which kind of hurt, but still, ultimately, we had a core group of guys that had incredible upsides. You throw in a Tua Tagovailoa. I mean, these kind of results is not foregone conclusion. I can say right now, this is my favorite defense I have ever played with in Madden history. So full kudos to the most underrated defense in any YouTube-connected franchise mode you've ever seen, in my biased opinion. But where do we go from here? What happens next? Let me know in the comment section below. There are some mumblings about, turn the page, trying something new out. Or do we stay and try to build a dynasty here with Toronto? Maybe those plans have already been decided, but I am always listening. So let me know in the comment section below what's going on. But as always, guys, if it's your first time stopping by, thanks for all the support. Hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button for the Super Bowl win. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed at any point this Toronto Huskies franchise mode. And what happens next? I don't know, but I sure as hell hope you guys are going to be along for the ride. Peace out.
Money I'm spending, I'm out and I'm shopping. You talking that shit, well, you talking and talking. Look at my options, look at me dropping. Ass in the game, like, who are you stopping? Not me, not me, not never. Not me, not me, not never. Not me, not me, not never. I'm way too clever. Look at the kid.